So this is Jarvis, our intelligent recruitment platform to meet all your recruiting needs. It is a one-stop solution for companies wanting to recruit people to get insights on the candidate's background, predict if the candidate will be a good fit, and make sense of interviewer feedback in order to make informed hiring decisions. So if you're a candidate, you enter your email ID password and you enter the job ID that you wish to apply for, choose your resume, and then submit your resume. You can also go to the application status tab to view your application status. If you are a recruiting manager or HR, then your options will be a little different. You enter your username, password, select your account type as recruiter and sign in. You enter the job ID for which you want to search what candidates have applied. So you can see the in progress candidates, you can select one of them and see where they are in the interview process. So you can view their resume. There's a link to the resume, which right now goes to Dropbox, but it can be anywhere really. You can also see a summary of their resume. So we use the entity extraction API to get a brief summary of the candidate, the universities that they've studied at, companies that they've worked at, positions they've held, and places they've stayed at. This gives us a brief overview of the candidate without even looking at, like, say, a 5-page long resume that they submit. So then move on to coding test. So we administer a coding test to the candidates. Before that, however, we administer the coding test to our employees as well. And we make a model out of the score that our employees get on this coding test, as well as the performance rating that they have got for the work that they have done in the organization. And we build a model that correlates the two. So when there's an applicant and he finishes the test, he enters, and we enter the score of the applicant, we can figure out what rating is predicted for the candidate if he joins the organization. If he gets a rating of 0, 1, 2, 3, we say is a good fit. So we can see 90. 90 is actually the employee's maximum score also. So he got 90 and definitely will be a good fit. Now moving on to interviewer feedback. So the interviewers can scan the sheet that the HR gives them, in which they write their feedback, and then submit it. So then we use the OCR to get the feedback text, as well as we do a sentiment analysis on it to figure out if the sentiment is positive and what's the score. So here you see that the interviewer feedback is that the candidate was excellent, and so the positive sentiment is 80%. Now if you see, there's another feedback. So in this feedback, the interviewer says that the candidate was good and he was able to give satisfactory answers to all the questions. So for some interviewers, this might mean a 5 on 5 because the candidate satisfactorily answered everything. For some others, it might mean a 4 on 5, and 5 on 5 means something special. So there is an interviewer bias here, and the quantitative rating cannot always give you a clear picture. So we can use the sentiment analysis as another measure to understand how good the candidate is.